Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. Let's see what's going on with you, Aries. Got an Emperor, could be an Aries Emperor. Certainly doesn't have to be. Oh, someone here. Someone's planning, preparing. Someone's got a bit of an ego, seeing a lot of pride, but it's someone who often takes pride in everything they do. Yeah, something has come to an end. Somebody has ended something. It's over. Yeah, the death of the ego. Someone's ego took a hit here. Something didn't turn out as expected here. Yeah, I see confrontation or jealousy, drama. Someone may have ended something with someone who's chasing them too because of what they can provide. So there's definitely confrontation. Yeah, this could be somebody who was going through an ending as well. See, overcoming challenges and obstacles, choosing their battles. Some of you already know the answers you're seeking, but this is about privacy, something personal. May have nothing to do with you. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, someone's ego taking a hit, though, regardless. But it is someone who takes pride in the things they do, and often a provider, but it's often someone who gets chased, where I feel ending. See, overcoming obstacles, challenges, someone's dealing with something here. Chaos, conflict, drama, whatever. But I think some of you already know. It's definitely something personal or private. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? What does this person want? What do they hope to achieve? What do they want? Something to do with friends, getting out there, something social, good news. So someone ending something. This person could have options, people chasing them. They could be ending something here. Let's have a look. Why is the Six of Wands here? Yeah, somebody walking away. See, somebody walked away seeking something new. So this is someone leaving some people behind, possibly as well. But this is often because there's some kind of good news. Because this is often good news. It's people, friends, family, something social, or often even a place. Let's have a look at the Death card. What happened with the Death card? I think someone's ego took a hit. Oops, the Wheel of Fortune's coming out. Yes. Oh, and the Devil. Someone's ended an unhealthy relationship. It's over. It's done. It was unhealthy. They walked away. But it looks like somebody had already walked away before something was over. There's someone here who's kind of obsessed here. Workaholic too. Often this is someone who works a lot too. But this is a cycle ending. And this is someone here, it's all about timing, good luck and timing. It's about overcoming it. So it's overcome. Yeah, someone dealing with work, challenges, obstacles, drama. See, it's where something isn't working. But someone's dealing with work issues. Yeah, we have a person waiting for things to calm down. Yeah, you got someone coming in. So this is someone waiting for things to calm down. This is someone who's ended something. And I do feel workaholic, a cycle. This is somebody here. It's all about doing something at the right time, the timing. But it has to do with somebody seeking something new. But I do think someone's had a little bit of a little death of the ego here. But things calming down, time in between. See, someone's been choosing their battles. I think it's just somebody who's been dealing with a lot here. And once things calm down, they're going to come in. I think you already know who this is. See, it's about coming in right, building the foundation. Tell me more about this Emperor. The Emperor making something, yeah, choosing their battles. But this is somebody here going after someone. See, chasing. This is a runner becoming a chaser, possibly. This isn't somebody who runs away from their problems either. They meet it head on. But I definitely see workaholic. And we're also ending a really unhealthy situation. It's finished. But I do see death of the ego too. for some. Tell me more about the Emperor. Yeah, they've been thinking things through. Yeah, we have an Empress. It's all about why. Some kind of news. Someone chasing the one that got away. It's whether the Empress is open. See somebody open. There's opportunity. So it could be the Empress who's walked away. But just take it how it resonates. But it's about searching for new. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups, happiness. So this is something that's finished. It's done. It's an old cycle, but there's good luck and timing now. Somebody's working, overcoming challenges, obstacles, waiting for things to calm down. So interesting. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Someone's, yeah, a lot of focus on work. Slow and steady wins the race. Clearing out the past. Someone chose their battles. Yeah, this is someone ready for new. You got a person coming in. But because the Knight of Swords is here twice, this is both people thinking things through or rethinking. Because it is about someone getting out there, putting all the cups on the table, see, looking for new. Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. There's some kind of news, something that's making someone happy. And it could be, like I say, it's just both people being successful, chasing success. So interesting. But we have that Pentacle. This is someone coming in with a Pentacle here. Yeah. I think you're going to go for this. Take a leap of faith, taking a little bit of a risk. See, there's happiness and joy. Now, this could be just overcoming all this. And there could be a new person coming in, but I do see somebody just kind of waiting for things to calm down. Now, it could be someone traveling or someone distant, someone from a distance. Could be somebody coming to visit someone. Yeah. No, you're going to go for it here. You're taking a leap of faith. See, one last look over your shoulder. You've definitely left something behind. Yeah, it could even be some people, but I don't know. I'm feeling good news. It's almost like the Emperor here. There's some kind of good news. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Someone's struggling here, I feel, focused on work. So whoever it is, they're coming towards you. I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. Yeah, it's like you already know. Yeah, you're going to go for it here. You are going to look before you leap. That's what's telling you, Aries. Look before you leap. But I do see Leo, so you could be dealing with the Leo. I mean, the Emperor can be anyone. I see Capricorn, Scorpio. There's definitely some Taurus and Libra here. Yeah, Sagittarius. Yeah, and Pisces. Yeah, so you already know the answers you're seeking. It's about new. Yeah, there's something to celebrate, happiness. See, it's just somebody waiting for things to calm down. This is someone dealing with work challenges, obstacles, or just overcoming a lot of conflict here. Yeah, it has to do with maybe some drama. Yeah, some of you are waiting. I wouldn't be surprised while you're waiting. Some of you have a new person coming in, though, which actually could be the Emperor energy, especially if you've walked away from someone here. Yeah. Tell me about the Devil. Yeah, passionate beginning. Someone's obsessed with someone. There's an attraction, a spark, an attraction. So there's desire here. Yeah, you got somebody with King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with different people. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, this could be somebody who's ending a cycle. I see a spark, a passion, new beginning. So there's an ending there. And then I see this new beginning. So it could be someone who was just ending something before starting something new. But I feel like you're going to go for it. It's something you've been waiting. It's coming to fruition. The Pentacles coming in. Yeah. See harmony and balance, justice, things going in your favor. Someone's definitely seeing things in a favorable light. It's a person who's stable and grounded. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Anybody who's that workaholic. It's a person who likes to plan, prepare ahead. See, overcoming, somebody who works. See, while you're waiting, you're working. But here comes that pentacle. I wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with another Aries or someone with it in their chart too. But anybody can be in that Fool energy and take a leap of faith. But it's about a whole new path. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see it coming. But I feel like you already know. Just trust your intuition. If you have somebody who's coming in and saying, paying attention to the red flags, if the signs are cautioning you. So do look before you leap. But I do see new. So if you've, especially for those of you who've ended something or walked away or someone else has. But there is desire and a spark, a passion, new beginning. Someone's crazy about someone here. Yeah, we have someone single, maybe newly single. Someone who's enjoying the fruits of their labor. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. It's about putting in effort. You know, somebody has some kind of regret, stress, anxiety, waiting for things to calm down. Somebody maybe didn't put in enough effort. But it could be someone dealing with anxiety and stress at work. Okay? Leave the drama behind. The stress, the anxiety. See, there's happiness. Things are about to start going in your favor. Yeah. Tell me about justice. Oops, yeah. I do see Libra energy. Gemini, Aquarius. Now, this could be part of the Emperor energy. Just keep that in mind. But it all depends who you're dealing with. Now, this is often someone who's skeptical. Their swords up. They're a little skeptical. Someone who has experience. See, it's an energy of experience. Somebody here has some stress, anxiety, or they have regret because it has to do with something starting. See, while starting something while they're dealing with chaos, conflict, drama, anxiety. So that's what I feel, how something started. So this is somebody who, it is connected with the Emperor because this is somebody logical. And they feel confident with the decision they're making. This is someone cutting someone out. Because they feel somebody just isn't right. It's not the right person, not the one. But the interesting thing is this person is learning something else. It's somebody about dating, courting, asking somebody out here. It's about it's beyond being decisive. It's learned. Someone's applying something that they've learned. Something that they know. I do think this is someone who, maybe this person knows that you know. I don't know. It was something personal, something private. It's all about someone trying to be fair. I think somebody wasn't fair, maybe a little judgmental, judging someone unfairly, and they regret it, creating a lot of chaos, conflict, and drama. But it's like they were already dealing with it when this started. But now this person sees things very clearly, so they want to clear something up. See, this is someone clearing everything out before starting new. Dealing with work stuff too. So this is someone dealing with a lot. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah. This is planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Someone who takes pride in all the things they do, but it's about providing. See, this is somebody who's cutting someone out who may be chasing. You could have somebody getting unwanted attention, someone chasing them, because I do see that. This is someone who gets chased. But this is someone who wants the Empress. See, someone else who can provide something. But it is about victory and success. Someone dressing for success, taking care of themselves. See, they're learning too that someone here is successful. They have goals. They're ambitious. They have plans. So it's all about prepared. Yeah, interesting. So there is some sort of victory here. This is also someone looking at red flags, like the signs cautioning them. They may have judged someone. So, like I say, it's often someone who cut somebody out unfairly, but whoever this is, they made something happen, and or they're going to. Yeah. See, it's a person's finish. Rising like the phoenix from the ashes, the sun is shining. So this is someone ending something before starting something new. Maybe a little woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yep. Should have ended this before I started something new. It didn't serve. But it is about somebody who holds somebody in high regard. See, it's about worth and value. One thing about the Empress, they know their worth and value. The Empress is stable. They have a lot to provide. Someone's looking at that too. This person's often a natural provider, but I'm going to be honest, some of you have a person who doesn't want to provide for somebody. No, they want someone who also provides something. But I do feel stress, anxiety, someone wanting to start something, and they should have, see, woulda, coulda, they should have let go of all this. This is someone now releasing all this. They're just, and I mean, this is a person logical. It just is what it is. Somebody here looking at it, well, I guess it's just not meant to be. But yet this is everything they could want. See, there's a house, a home, somebody with a solid financial foundation, a home. One thing I'll tell you about this person, I do see someone who does not want to provide for someone. They're looking out for themselves, looking out for number one. So that's something that's ended. Now you have this other energy coming in. I think it's an emperor. I feel like it's the other person here. But it is someone who has goals, what they want to achieve. So, like I say, to me it looks like someone who's kind of on their own path. Yeah, you got new. I mean, there's happiness and joy. This is about clarity. Look, stability, partnering up, coming together. Yeah, see, this is somebody who also wants someone who provides, but it's about coming together, looking at the things you have in common. There's a lot being learned here. A lot of knowledge during some time in between here. See the common energy, cooperating, compromising, but it's about someone, this is someone who wants someone who brings something to the table. This is somebody who does not want to provide. Yeah, I think both here. I mean, this is often a person who's a provider, but this is someone I feel who's already done that. And I do see a very unhealthy situation. I also see someone who's a major workaholic too. I mean, it could be that devil energy could be anything. Somebody overindulges, drinks too much, anything, you know, something unhealthy. Often this is, with this energy, definitely workaholic. Tell me more about the Emperor. See, this is about the one that got away. Somebody let the Empress get away. Because this is somebody who's open to new. And I do feel those of you who are feminine, you've got new. I think the new person's the Emperor. I feel this is what's ending. See, during this time in between. Tell me about the Emperor. What does this Emperor want? Yeah, they want somebody who's intelligent, smart. Somebody who's not afraid to speak up. Someone who communicates clearly. Honesty, integrity. Yeah. Somebody who's manifesting. See, this is someone who has goals. They want someone who's also ambitious. Someone who looks out for themselves somewhat. Somebody who's independent. It's about independence. Because it has to do with someone who needs a lot of attention. See, Six of Wands is often someone who needs a lot of attention. Someone feels they can't provide. They can't give someone what they want. Or they don't have enough to provide. Only enough for themselves. They don't have enough to provide even if they wanted to. So, interesting. This is just for some, but others of you, it's just like I say, it's manifesting the Emperor, someone who has everything they need to manifest their desires. See, it's a person who takes the lead, taking control. So the Emperor's, those of you who are dealing with an Emperor, somebody who's, maybe you don't even know, but there's someone here who's quite well off. But we also have the Empress too. Now, it doesn't mean rich, but, I mean, the Empress is often someone who's gracious and it's all the energies of the queens right there. Somebody who's not chasing, someone choosing their own battles. You see? I do see friends, family, and good news. There's some kind of good news. And there's light at the end of the tunnel. And that's the person I feel who's coming in. They're taking charge, taking control. The Empress is just going to sit there. You don't have to do anything. Focus on yourself. Yeah. But this is the things two people have in common. See, the compatibility. This is someone who feels they have nothing in common with someone. Conflicting personalities, chaos, conflict, drama. Somebody's just not interested in the drama. But it is someone dealing with work. Some of you, it's someone who's dealing with work challenges and obstacles. They're under a lot of stress. But this is someone who may have rushed in and backed out because of this. There could be some regret. Yeah, it's just things calming down. Temperance, taking a step back, seeing things in a whole different light. Yeah, cooperation and compromise. Yep, there it is, the aha moment. There's the truth, being enlightened. See, someone's telling someone here's telling someone, or giving them advice too. It has to do with someone taking the lead. It has to do with somebody needing to come in right too. That's what I feel. But there is a moment of enlightenment and truth to do with the thing. See, learning some truth, time in between, and they're going, aha. Win or lose, this is someone coming in. They're kind of like, what have I got to lose, right? Yeah, nice. Yeah, so someone going to reach out to see if the other person reciprocates. But I can definitely see some of you no longer talking to someone, no longer reaching out. So there is a couple things going on if you have just ended it. But I feel there's definitely one person who, I see someone's ego taking a hit. But I also see someone dealing with a lot. There may have even been a death in the family, like an unhealthy situation, a workaholic energy, all kinds of energies with that. That cycle's over. That's someone who's looking out for themselves. They're number one. But others of you have a person who sees you as the one, someone who has things in common. So don't worry, justice is about to go in your favor. Who it is exactly, I don't know. But it is an emperor energy, someone who's manifested all the energies of the kings. Yeah. And they very much connect with this energy here at this point. See some Libra energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I wouldn't be surprised if they're Aquarius or Libra, or they have that in their chart, but it's just energy. But there it is, somebody reaching out. I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. Yeah, their cup runneth over. So someone coming in. See, this is an offer, an invitation. This is a fresh new start. Somebody here too, I feel some of you, it has to do with giving someone another chance. Someone has regrets for rushing in and backing out. Maybe they're the ones who created the chaos and drama. Who knows? But whatever, it is someone choosing their battles. But I do feel someone wants a do-over, another chance. Now it's up to you. So some of you are probably going to go for it. I do feel it's telling you to look before you leap, but here it is, the Pentacle, a situation. It all depends on your person. Okay, if you're dealing with someone who only comes in when they want attention and then you want to do things together, have it, some attention, that's likely the issue that's finished. Some of you, it's just new. But yeah, somebody wants another chance. They're going to reach out. Do-over. Fresh new start. Yeah, someone wants. You definitely got someone who wants. I mean, it could be yourself, and I do feel like you're taking a risk here. I do feel. Pay attention to the red flags. If you feel something's off, it probably is. But if you decide to take a leap of faith and go for it, you have no one but yourself to blame. Especially if it's this energy here. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you, it is actually new. Because you've moved on. But this is someone who comes back after a period of time. See, assessing the situation, looking to see if the coast is clear. The chaos, conflict, drama is over. So it is, I mean, this has to do with your type too. Looking at your type. But I have to be honest, I think some of you have a new person who's more your type. I don't know if some of you are going to reciprocate. You're going to throw caution to the winds. You're going to do what you do. You're going to live in the moment. Others of you are going to look before you leap, and you're not going to reciprocate. You might respond, but I think you're going to go for someone new, because this is an energy of someone who's just kind of sitting there, and all this has happened, time in between, and then there's a new person. Definitely some of you are going for new. And I do see victory too. It's almost like looking at it, well, what have I got to lose, right? It's more than likely yourself. Yeah. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. So I do see a fresh new start, offer, invitation. Yeah, some of you got a new person. Some of you were dealing with this person. Others of you were dealing with someone else. But in the end, it is the energies of the Emperor. This is someone who takes the lead. They're a natural born leader. They're confident. They're bold. They often are blunt. They say it like it is. So some of you have different people here. Choose wisely. See, it's about choosing. You're going to have to make a choice. Choose wisely. But this Emperor wants this. Someone who speaks up and speaks clearly and speaks truth. So some of you, quite honestly, have someone who's ended it and they actually are choosing another person. It just depends on your situation. This is pretty interesting. But yeah, it's the Empress. What they want is someone who's smart, intelligent, who communicates clearly. Someone who has good morals, values, and integrity. And a person who's stable. They want the Empress. But what they want the most is someone who speaks up and speaks their mind. But with the Empress, temper the words. Right? And also temperance, yeah, temperance was there. I almost forgot. So someone who tempers their words and thinks things through. Somebody who thinks before they speak. But somebody intelligent. They want someone smart, someone witty, charming. And that could even be yourself in that energy. But it is telling you, some of you are going to just, whatever comes in, you're like, what have I got to lose? You're going to go for it. But this person also is in the same energy. That I feel this is someone who's just going to go for it. Yeah, I do think some of you are going to have to make a choice. But it's about choosing wisely. Yeah, you got someone in their feels. See, somebody here is all up in their feels. They're emotional. They're emotionally available. So look at whoever it is. Make sure they're sincere. Because of that Knight of Pentacles. Make sure whoever it is sincere. Okay, and they put in effort. Because someone has regrets for not putting in effort. And some of you, someone has regrets for causing chaos, conflict, and drama. Just choose wisely. I think that Queen of Swords is there because you have to choose. Think it through. Anybody who's sincere isn't going to rush you, expect you to rush and make a decision. Okay, so do think it through. Choose your battles. Yeah. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, see, someone who keeps all their feelings to themselves. They keep it all in. It's an energy of this person giving you the cup. But this is someone I feel at some point was a little full of themselves. They may come in that way a little bit. So I do see a lot of pride and ego. So definitely someone's ego's taken a hit. There's ego sublimation. I think it's connecting with the Emperor, this person. They're coming in to fill your cup. They have regrets for not filling your cup, giving you something you wanted. But there is kindness, compassion. It's somebody who is more than likely now. I mean, they could be newly single, but I feel now, as it is now, this person is going to fill your cup. And they are in the what have I got to lose. But this is also someone who knows things need to be fair. It has to go in both people's favor. You are seen in a positive light. Somebody holds you in very high regard, okay? So don't worry about that, but just know your worth. Don't give in to somebody until you hear what you need to hear. Yeah, you've all got different energies, but a lot of this is all the energies of the Emperor too. So just watch out for that person who really just wants to be single, maybe because they are newly single, and they're all about themselves. They come first. So just watch that. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Yeah, saying trust your intuition, your inner knowing. This is someone very secretive too. See, they may not even tell you. So just be careful. Watch for sincerity. And any of these energies can be sincere. These are all the energies of the Emperor. That's why I feel this person connects with the Emperor. Somebody here who's coming in humble. They've been humbled. Somebody was a little full of themselves. They've been humbled, but they've learned something, and they see things very clearly, and they definitely want to have a conversation. Again, King and Queen of Swords. So I think your person is an emperor, whether it's someone coming back around for another opportunity, a chance, or someone new. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, it's about the two of you filling each other's cup, talking face to face, a private conversation. See, it's an energy of someone dealing with something personal. But someone here, like I say, you've got someone here who's kept secrets or hiding things. So just your intuition, because I see someone here not trusting their intuition. Some of you took a leap of faith, didn't trust your intuition. The red flags were cautioning you, took a risk, and it ended. And it was painful. And they created a lot of stress and anxiety. And they may even have regret. So there's a lot of that energy. But it is a do-over energy regardless. I mean, unless it's new. Someone more your type. Happy, high vibrational, positive energy. Somebody who comes in right. So, yeah, take it as it resonates. Wish you guys all the best. Choose wisely with that Queen of Swords. If you are the masculine, same thing. Choose wisely, because if you are dealing with a feminine here who somebody who doesn't look before they leap, somebody who's not the most patient, if you don't give them the attention that they want, they'll go get it somewhere else. Somebody who doesn't really have, sometimes it's a person who doesn't have much to provide. I mean, it all depends on your levels too. So, I mean, the King and Queen of Wands here, this is, I like it. See, the Emperor and the Empress, the King and Queen of Wands. I feel it's saying that this person, someone who's your type, but if you feel something is off, choose wisely. Okay? Take care. Bye for now.